Oh, it's bloody chaos in my house tonight, so I'm glad it's gym time. It's come at the right time. Sometimes you just got to get out of there. But standard back day for me, I reckon. Got that Gym 80s T-bar row. I'm really sad that I've lost my bloody straps. Ages ago, well, I say ages ago, a few weeks ago, I don't actually remember where I misplaced them. I don't even remember the last time I used them. But I don't know if I was at my gym or another gym. Anyway, poof, they disappeared. So that's annoying. For all I know, I could be using my own straps that have been handed in, because I know my gym did have the same branded straps that I was using. So, but I don't know. They smell a bit doggy, and they don't really. They're a bit old. Mine aren't new. They are like 4 years old, but they smell like dogs, so I don't think they're mine. What probably happened is I probably left them at another gym, which is annoying, because it means that if I'm at any other gym that doesn't provide lifting straps, I'm a bit screwed unless I buy some more. But because my gym does supply some, if needed, I'll probably just keep using theirs. But yeah, it's not a huge deal. It's just a mild inconvenience losing stuff. And to be honest with you, I've bought so much crap over the years of me lifting, and that is the only piece of equipment that I actually use on a week-to-week basis. I don't use a weight belt. I don't use bloody dip belt. I don't use wrist wraps. I don't use knee sleeves, elbow sleeves. I don't use... what else is there? Like forearm grippers. I never bought a gym pin, which I probably should own a gym pin for myself. What else is there? Anyway, you get the gist. That's the only piece of equipment that I use is the wrist straps. So, and I guess you could say can you say a tripod's a gym thing? Probably not. It's not exclusively gym, so I'm not gonna say it is, but yeah, lifting straps is the only piece of equipment that you need if you're lifting. You don't need that extra bullshit. So if you're getting started, don't fall into the trap that we all do, thinking that you need to get all of these things, because my god, knee sleeves can be a couple £100. They're not cheap, especially if you want some good ones. They are not cheap. You just don't need them. Even if you're a powerlifter, I don't think you need them really, because I don't actually know if you are allowed them, one, in a competition, but two, like, it's not really you moving the weight, is it? It's just kind of added stability from an external factor. But wouldn't you like to just have bulletproof joints anyway? There's a difference in, using them for the sake of using them, and then using them for, like, if you genuinely need, that assistance. But if you genuinely need that assistance, then maybe it would be a smarter idea to strip back the weight and then build up your joints and all the stability muscles to then not need them. That's just how I think anyway. That's the logical, long-term response that I would give anyone if I was asked, am I for or against sleeves? I think, yeah, they're definitely... I actually don't really know anyone who does own a pair that bodybuilds anyway. Not personally. So, anyway, we're here, so we're going to skip to... Where are we going to skip to? Probably T-Barrows. Wow. Yeah, I'll have to go up late again.
One pop, one rock, one got two of them, used to the face and screwed up. Bad one with a bubble cup, we don't even fuck more time, but she still wants to do some. Anyhow, man, had enough, bro, I had him up, turn man, Sudi to a cup. From crabbing upside,
God damn. Oh, that was a very sweaty back day. It was very humid tonight. And I gotta say, my hamstrings completely took over those good mornings. At the end there, I feel like I've done a good set of hamstring curls or something. But that's tomorrow, so I actually could have trained them with back today, but I'm gonna treat myself to that tomorrow and go home and have some Cocoa Pops. It's funny, I was talking about Tesco's owned Cocoa Pops the other day, but now I've got M&S's Cocoa Pops and they're not as good as the Tesco's ones. Tesco's is honestly the goat of shops in my opinion. They have the greatest variety. They have great allergen stuff as well. They're just the best. But I started watching a Netflix series last night. It was called Dota. Now I haven't played the Dota games, so don't get on me about that, but I hear they're quite difficult to get into, that in World of Warcraft. And I think rightfully so, because I've seen it about and I've just been like overwhelmed by the UI. I hate games that just bombard you with UI, not AI. I love me a good Helldivers with the loads of AI bombarding me. Although I can't play it all the time. I'll touch base every once in a while, play a game or two, and then that's about it. Because those type of games where you just drop in, a bit like a hack and slash, shoot 'em up, you're basically there to just switch off and just destroy everything, not really use your head too much, which is has its moments. I definitely feel like that. To be fair, I'm probably going to go home now and I feel like playing GTA and just driving around, and that's the same principle really. If if actually less, because you know you don't have to worry about staying alive. Ha ha. But yeah, this Dota, what's it called? Dota Dragon's Blood on Netflix. It's giving me Vox Machina and Vox Machina vibes. Mighty Nine, but Mighty Nine's a bit more, I don't know, they're both pretty lewd, but this one's a bit lighter. I think that's probably because maybe Netflix, I don't know why. But what I will say is it's not as good as the Mighty Nine and Vox Machina. Definitely their writers and their entire crew is just goated on another level. But this one is good. Like, it's good. At the moment it is good. But it's one of those, because it is based on the game, I feel like there's a whole bunch of lore that I'm just not getting. But as someone who is completely new on the scene, never played the games, doesn't know anything about any of that, it's pretty good. It is pretty good. It's entertaining. I'm definitely going to watch some later tonight. As far as Suits goes, because I was watching Suits, it's gotten to that point now, which is where I thought it was going to get to, where it's like halfway through. I think I'm in like season 3 or something like that, which is further than I thought I was going to get. And it's not the same as it used to be. It's kind of died down, and they keep bringing back the same characters, and it's getting old. So I'll probably bin that one off now. And then hopefully House of Dragon will be soon next on my list. There's a bit of chaos going in my house at the moment because one of us is going away for a wedding. Not their wedding, just to attend a friend's wedding. So everything's being shuffled around because we want to have their room decorated whilst they're gone. So it's like one room's a scene from the Hoarders TV show, and then another room is just completely bare. It's funny. And of course the room that's like the Hoarders TV show is the bloody office, which I'm currently working in, so it's a bit of a nightmare, but won't be for too long. I tell you what though, when I went to the other gym, that new gym, a couple of days ago, or that would have been yesterday for you guys, I think. No, the day before. So yesterday I had a day off because my legs were just tooled. They had a really nice, I want to say it was a Nautilus, Erector back machine, where you sit in it, you lean forward, you start leaning forward, and then the end range of motion is you leaning all the way back to hit your erector. That is the perfect machine that would fit into my regime / gym. It's the only thing that I'm missing is that, because at the moment I'm stuck doing these good mornings on this bench that is too short, and it's not it. It's just not it. The argument there is, yeah, I could be doing rack pulls, I could be doing deadlifts. The reason why I don't do those is because it just destroys my spine. Every time I do it, it just destroys my spine. And it gets me, I feel like it gets me really tight, and it won't take long for me to have a bulging disc or some shit like that. It always happens. So I'm just sticking to the good mornings at the moment, but they're really crap. Like I said today, it's easy for the hamstrings to take over in that type of movement. see everything. Yeah, so that would be kind of ideal, really, if we had that. But I don't know, it's not looking like it anytime soon. Maybe if the gym was closer, that would be my place to hit back on, because it is a bit more suited. But that's probably the only day where it's a bit more suited. That and hamstrings. Hamstrings are back, because they had a standing calf raise and a good laying calf raise. I quite like a standing calf raise, but they didn't have like a flex leverage seated curl. They did have a like one of those primal ones. So if you've ever used a primal one, you'll probably know what I'm on about. But yeah, anyway, enough of that. That's it for today. So I'll see you in the next one, which will be hamstrings tomorrow. So see you then.